And again, Hankins set to lead things off. Hankins swinging it, man. 514 batting average.
Yeah, he's doing a tremendous job as a leadoff hitter, and
he swings and drills one in the air, line drive into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man aboard again
that's it right
for the Hornets.
There. Man, this lineup is so potent, and he's the ringleader because you mentioned his batting average over 500, and that just sets the table for the rest of the lineup.
Well, with the leadoff man aboard, good piece of hitting. Here comes Roy Higginbotham. Old number 7, 514 batting average for Higgy. His RBI count is sitting right at 11, and he looks at ball 1. So 1-0 is the count now. Working from the stretch, Zach Mihes. See if we can't get a little ambient noise. The pitch waved at, popped up to the right side. That's a foul ball out of play. Well, what a gorgeous day here in downtown Pueblo.
Yeah, it's a bit windy. Wind's probably about 25, 30 miles an hour, really swirling in the ballpark, but still about 80 degrees outside, and just really a great day for baseball.
No doubt about it.
The greenery starting to take over more and more.
Parker Hankins definitely a threat to run. He's got great speed over there. And here's the throw over. The tag applied late. Kind of different to see Zach Mihes with very short hair. Had that long hair working during the winter. Pitch is outside for a ball, 2-1. He's such a competitor, though, and he does a great job. He gives the Wildcats a chance every time he's on the hill.
Absolutely, he does, and that's all you can ask, and he's going to do his best, but Central's going to have to really score some runs today as well, and they know that.
Pitch is fouled back to the screen, evens things up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nobody out, 1 man on. Well, the first pitch today was presented by Pueblo Insurance at 1636 Highway 50 West, specializing in home and auto insurance and other specialty insurance. That's Deb Marino and her team. Visit PuebloInsurance.net on the World Wide Web. And here's the offering. That is well hit deep to left field, and it's going to get – it's a great play by the left fielder to scoop it, Gage Escajeda, but that's going to be a double for Roy Higginbotham. Wow.
County's playing with so much confidence right now, and any pitch you leave up in the zone, they're just going to take it out. And, how do you pitch against this lineup? Hankins, Higginbotham, and Colton Simpson. And now you got the first 2 on base, Simpson coming up to bat. And then, or just say, Simpson coming. Who's coming up to bat?
Yeah, it'll be Colton Simpson coming to bat, Walsh coming in to run.
But then you got Braxton Vale batting cleanup. He's followed by Jonathan Gonzalez and Dax Davis, and no outs. County really on their way to a big inning already.
Well, they'd love a crooked number here to get out early and put pressure on this Central Wildcat defense. And you and I have talked about this for years. And County's had some really good teams since that 07 year when you alluded to it earlier in the pregame, when they lost at Liberty on that wacky, crazy day in a game that they should have never lost.
You know what the thing I like about this team, man? That team was really great, but there's a couple of times that they didn't put the foot on your neck. This team will do that. I mean, when they get you down, this squad will bury you, as I like to say, quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Yep, and they've got great speed.
They got
that
speed.
Team was extremely fast, the one I'm talking about.
But not like this team.
This team has great speed. This team, in a sense, mirrors that team.
Yes.
Very much so. So the pitch is 2 balls, no strikes to Colton Simpson. Make it 3-0. As we thank Park West Dental and Vision, truly exceptional, kind, and great with kids. Find them online at youthdentalvision.com. That's right down the pipe. He's taking all the way. Nobody out, 2nd and 3rd. As the Hornets have a threat going right here, right now. Mr. Dennis is in the house. Good to see you, buddy. That pitch is in the air to left field. Going back is Escajeda. He reaches up. He'll make the catch. The runner from 3rd is going to tag. That's a sacrifice fly, and the County Hornets have taken a 1-0 lead off the bat of Colton Simpson just like that. That's how you play it.
That's how you play it, and now you've got a runner at second base and only 1 out, and you're one of the best hitters in the South Central League, one of the best ball players in the South Central League coming up to bat, and that's Braxton Vale, fresh off a no-hitter this past weekend. He threw against Pueblo South, so we'll see what he can do batting left-handed.
Boy, he threw a gem the other day.
Yes, he did.
On his Heroes Day. Jackie Robinson Day
was
Saturday, and Vale threw a no-hitter on his hero's day. What a great day for him. Breaking balls low. Ball one. That's why he wears number 42.
What a great movie, too. Man.
Oh, yeah.
Really missed the late, great Chadwick Boseman. What a great actor he was, portraying,
Oh, absolutely.
so many different characters.
Oh, what a talent.
He did a great job portraying James Brown, too.
Mm-hmm. Vail swings and taps one. Foul. But look at the speed.
Yes.
Vail was already there 3/4 of the way. Walsh, the base runner, was nearly a third. So Braxton Vail will reset and do it again as we thank State Farm Insurance of Pueblo, here for game day and every day. Community means everything. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. That's Melissa Arriaga D'Angelo. Thank you, Missy. That'd be love for you. 1 ball and 1 strike with 1 out, 1 run home, and 1 on. Vail calls for time. It's granted at the plate as Zach Mijas was giving a good hard look back at second base, and the base runner over there, Walsh. And again, time called for.
Man, just thinking about Jackie Robinson, some of the stuff he had to endure back in the day, going to
Talk about overcoming some barriers.
It was really bad in the minor leagues when they had to go down south,
Vail goes the opposite way.
Wow, what a great job of hitting. That's college baseball.
That's going to score
right
1
there.
run. And here's the throw to the plate, not in time. So Vail gets 2 on that hit. You're going to score that a single and then, of course, advance on the run, correct, or a double? That's what I got. That's what I got.
Reach
Yep.
second on the FC, the fielder's choice.
That's great base running.
Oh, thank you for that hot chocolate on that cold day. A big
Boy.
hot chocolate, too.
Sure
Oh,
could go for
man.
something ice cold to drink, right?
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
We're fine.
That was a great line, Dennis. Yeah, we were griping about hot chocolate,
Yeah.
and Dennis came up with 3 larges the other
they were
morning.
so good, too.
Yeah, that did hit the spot, no doubt. That he says, don't cry about that. But, hey, I had a good comeback.
Absolutely.
How about something ice cold on an 80-degree day? 1 ball and 1 strike now to Jonathan Gonzalez. Man, has he come around well.
Yeah,
He didn't get to play last year because he was hurt. Remember, he hurt his finger. Was it his finger in basketball? But, man, and he can pitch.
Yes, he can.
As well. 2-1 the countdown to John Gonzalez. He swings and drills one in the air to right field. Arguello draws a bead, reaches up, and he'll make the catch. Vail retreats back to second base.
That's a big
and that's
out
2
there.
away. Much needed out.
And County's built for the state tournament, too, because of the pitching depth that they have. That double elimination tournament, so many times you lose early in that tournament, you're really fighting uphill, and one of the few teams I saw to make it all the way back to the championship game was South back in 05, but for the most part, I say about 90% of the time you lose early in that because you have to throw your number 1 and you lose, say, 2-0 or 2-1. Then you got to come right back, and it's really tough. But County's got a kind of team that they can overcome those situations because of the depth of their pitching.
You see teams like South that have been able to do it. La Junta Tigers have been able to do it. The Lamar Savages have been able to do it. Check swing is fouled off, and the count goes to 0-2 now to Dax Davis. Mr. Dax hitting for the first time today, and he swings it at .469. He's left the yard 1 time. Dax got an RBI count of 15 and number 16 sitting on the pond in scoring position. That would be number 42, Braxton Vail. Today's broadcast brought to you by Little Caesars Pizza of Pueblo and Pueblo West. My man Dave Feemster, great stuff the other night. Had one of my favorites, sausage pepperoni topped with Pueblo chili.
Oh, yeah. That old argument, who's better, Pueblo or New Mexico?
Yeah,
my cousin lives down there in New Mexico, and always
we go back and forth.
Yeah.
She'll post on social media as the pitch is fouled back to the screen. her hatch chili, and I'll just come back and give her a little thumbs down. And
absolutely, Pueblo all day. Great part of the Southwestern culture, though.
yeah. Here comes the 0-2 from Mijes, sweeping curve missing away. Boy, the wind is really whipping up.
Yeah, he's got a 1-2 count. Vale just swiped third base where he took it on indifference. So, 1 and 2, 2 out. See if Vale can come up with a good pitch here to get out Dax Davis at the plate and minimize the damage.
Here comes the 1-2 with 2 away. It's up and away. 2-2 now the count. Mijes got a pitch count at 23 right now here in the home half of inning number 1.
Too.
13-10 his strikes to balls.
Compared to his counterpart.
And Davis ready. He swings and fouls one off. Ouch, hit him in the arm. Davis a big strong kid though.
County number 1 in the state, but I'm sure they take that with a grain of salt as well. This team will love to be number 1 in the state. At the end of May.
On the final day.
That's what really counts.
It's like Matt Eads was talking about in the pregame about how fast the South Central League plays.
Absolutely.
There's nothing like SCL baseball. As that foul back overhead. He says nothing like SCL baseball. He says, but man, he says it moves so fast.
It really does, and you just never know.
Deuces are wild. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 out, 2-0. And 1 on. That's Vale 90 feet away. Here's the offering. That's in the air right side. The wind's going to blow that one out of here quickly. Foul ball. But again, working the count.
Big win for the Centennial freshman knocking off Pueblo West. Their varsity out there today taking on the Cyclones. Really windy out there, I'm quite sure.
Yeah. Here comes like the 9th pitch to Davis, and it's inside, and the count is full. So now the payoff
upcoming.
upcoming.
Way back, yep. Now he's ahead in the count.
Well, with Dax Davis at the dish, Cohen Glenn is due up next. He's in the on-deck circle, third base side as the pitch is fouled back to the screen. Who's on deck? Brought to you by Bounty and Yield Meat Market, your friendly neighborhood butcher. They offer range-fed meats and a whole lot more. Find them online at baysmeatmarket.com. Ernie and Becky, we thank you. So we do it all over again. The money ball. Foul back to the screen.
Wow.
And the battle continues.
And he's extending this poor guy's pitch count, talking about Zach Mijes.
29 pitches,
29
number 30
pitches
upcoming.
In 1 inning, man. 3-2 count runner at third base. County on top, 2-0, excuse me.
This is like the 12th pitch upcoming here. And here's the offering. And he changed him up with a breaking ball off-speed swing and a miss, strike 3. He struck him out, so the payoff goes to the pitcher, but still some damage done. A crooked number in the first. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, 1 man left on base. On to inning number 2 we go. County 2, Central nothing. Wildcats coming to bat after this timeout.
Are you ready to stake your claim on the best grill in the neighborhood? Better head to Bounty and Yield Meat Market, 2029 South Pueblo Boulevard near Big Bear Wine and Liquor. The best burgers and steaks start with the best meats. Bounty and Yield Meat Market features all natural Colorado-grown beef, pork, chicken, buffalo, and elk. No hormones, no antibiotics. From farm to table, Bounty and Yield. Your all-natural, all-local meat and grocery source. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 7 p.m., 2029 South Pueblo Boulevard. For weekly specials and meat packages, you never have to leave town for quality meats. Pueblo's Bounty and Yield.
Angelus Chapel Funeral Directors has been providing Pueblo and Colorado Springs communities with the same service they have provided their own family for many, many years. To treat every woman as if she were our mother or sister, every man as if he were our father or brother. Angelus Chapel Funeral Directors continues to provide caring and compassionate service with dignity and respect. And remember, when you lose someone you love, call someone that you can trust. Angelus Chapel Funeral Directors, online at angeluspueblo.com.
This program is brought to you in part by Spectrum Community Services, home and community-based services to persons with developmental disabilities. For more information, call 545-4057. Spectrum Community Services, adding more to life.
Welcome back to South Central League Baseball 2023 on SoCo Ticket, your source for local sports streaming here in Southern Colorado. And Pueblo Central here, The visiting team, top half of the second inning, they've got some work to do, down 2-0. JJ takes it back over with the play-by-play.
Hey, Catone, man, here we go. Called, make that Arguello ready. Into the line goes Higgy. Nice pitch. One of the things that Matt Eads said would be key is Higgy starting ahead of hitters.
And he's done a great job so far.
I got Jacob Arguello. 33. Oh, is it? Pitch is driven in the air, right center field. Vale going over. He calls for it. And the center fielder, Cohen Glenn, who caught it?
Vale caught
Vale
it.
caught it.
Glenn actually touched him, you know. They almost had a major league collision, and drop ball was almost dropped. Great concentration shown right there by Braxton. Talk about the speed of this team. They're showing it in the outfield there.
Oh, and they got crazy arms out there. Man. So one up and one down. Now Jordan Arguello, right-handed hitter. Higginbotham ready, rocks and fires. Fastball missing upstairs. And Oliver, you want to trade Tony for some Junior Mints and M&M's? Fastball's right down the pipe, taken for a strike. Some of these.
Absolutely.
Pitch is high for a ball. There might be, oh, you got some, there might be Kleenex in there. 2-1. Higginbotham ready. Arguello ready. End of the wind and the pitch. Breaking ball's cut on. It's a tapper third base side. Davis going to play that in foul territory.
Yeah,
The count, 2-2.
Yeah, they got Jordan as number 13 on the program, and he is number 33, so. Do it all over again. Central's got to get going here. Down 2-0. A lot of baseball left.
2-2 count, says the home plate umpire.
Wildcats losing the heartbreaker to Pueblo West out there in Cycloneville, 12-9.
Another foul ball.
This team is capable.
It's very experienced now. Arguello's hitting 344.
They're very experienced, but they're still young.
They're still young, but man, what a nice situation to have. To have that kind of youthfulness of your team, but yet be that good, that experience. They had a great offseason.
Yes, they did.
Their summer was a good one. Here's the 2-2 pitch. That's fouled off to the right side. So the battle is on. Arguello, then Sanchez. Hugo in the on-deck circle first base side. Who's on deck is presented by Bounty and Yield Meat Market. They are your friendly neighborhood butcher. Breaking ball's line first base side. Another foul ball. So what a battle going on right now. This will be the 8th pitch upcoming now to Arguello.
Yep.
Iggy ready for the 2-2 with one out and bases empty. Got a 2-0 lead here in the top of inning number 2. That pitch is low for a ball. Arguello, a 344 hitter. Sanchez coming up hitting at 212. And the pitch, ground ball toward the shortstop. Scooped up by Hankins across the diamond in time to record the out.
Wow. Still no base runners yet for Central here in the top half of the second inning. There's a good at bat by Arguello, but now, you know, nobody on and 2 out.
And Hugo Sanchez.
Hugo the Hurricane Sanchez. Outstanding
Good
third
wrestling,
baseman. Yes.
wrestling name.
Absolutely.
2 outs, nobody aboard. Here's the offering. Stays high for a ball. Again, a 212 hitter is Sanchez. He's hit 1 triple on the year with the RBI count at 3 right now. Nobody aboard, and here comes the pitch. High strike is called, 1-1. pitch is a foul ball, and it's 1-2. So Roy Higginbotham, one of the guys you're going to see him get the ball a lot for the County Hornets. Higgy's 3-0 on the year with a 3.0 ERA. Not bad at all. Comes into this ball game with 36 strikeouts. Higginbotham looks into Simpson. Colton with a sign delivered. He'll set that target.
Missed
And he
it
set it high.
upstairs.
Yep. And he hit it. Deuces again. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 out, 2-0 County. Top of the second. Higginbotham set for the 2-2 now. Higginbotham took a long time, and I'm not sure if Simpson took a while to get the signal out to him, or because Roy wasn't doing a whole bunch. He just towed the rubber. He works right to the middle of it, and into the wind he goes, and the pitch. High heater just missed upstairs. Now the money ball. Strike 3 called with a breaking ball on the outside portion.
Boy, County's got it going all their way so far this season, man. I'm telling you.
No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base. To the bottom of the second we go. 2-0 County.
Having a healthy smile begins and ends with regular dental checkups. It's the key, and that's exactly what every family can expect from Park West Dental. Parents are always welcome in the treatment areas to comfort their child. We accept Medicaid and most insurances with little or no cost to you. Park West, trusted dental and vision care for infants, children, and teens. Immediate appointments available. Call 544-3054. Online, visit youthdentalvision.com.
Proud to support area student athletes. Benefits Broker Insurance at 20 Club Manor Drive in Pueblo. The Benefits Broker team of agents has over 100 years of service in employee benefits and individual health care needs. Steve Shirley, Dave Vecchio, and the entire team prides themselves on the level of knowledge and service they bring to you, the client. Benefits Broker is your 24/7 resource for a variety of essential benefits-related information and with a proven dedication and commitment to excellence. Benefits Broker Insurance Pueblo in the Paycheck Dental Building and online at benefitsbroker.com.
And once again, welcome back along with Tony Wright and Chelsea Lynn. I'm JJ Valentine. Nice to have you along. Got Oliver, Mario, Danica, everybody in the house. So Cohen Glenn set to lead things off for the Hornets, who got a 2-0 lead. First pitch to him runs inside, ball 1.
Boy, Mijas, you know, he's thrown a lot of pitches already. JJ will tell you in a minute. I know I'm stating the obvious, but got to get ahead and get this first out. Because sooner or later, County's going to explode if you keep putting him on base.
And Cohen's a tough out. He swings the bat well. He's a left-handed hitter. In fact, Cohen swinging it right now at .324 with 1 home run on the year.
Over there.
Yep, out of the sun. Got a 1-ball, 1-strike count to him. And this is pitch number 33 from Mijas coming. Zach Reddy looks into Jake Arguello. Here comes the pitch. Off speed outside, a ball, 2-1. So it'll be Cohen Glenn, Colin Paggetti, and Julian Reyes for the County Hornets this time. And the pitch hit him.
Hit him. Man.
Hit him in the leg, so the hit batsman puts a runner aboard. So now Colin Paggetti coming to the plate. Also a left-handed hitter.
Yeah, the left-handed hitters are astounding that they have in a starting lineup, talking about the County Hornets. Great mixture.
Paggetti, a .222 hitter with 13 runs scored on 8 hits, 9 RBIs. Throw goes over. Glenn back in standing up. He's doubled 4 times and he's tripled twice. Another throw over, this time Glenn diving back. From the half motion is Zach Mijes as he looks into Arguello. And the pitch cut on, it's fouled off to the left side. Out of play it goes. So the count is at 0-1. Nobody out, 1 man on. Matt Eads, third base side, delivering the signs. Spaghetti ready, as is Mijes. Glenn goes, and he is there easily as the pitch runs inside, and Arguello just couldn't quite hang on to it. Pitch delivered a ball, so 1-1 is the count. Now the Hornets with a 2-0 lead have another man in scoring position. That would be sophomore Cohen Glenn. Spaghetti ready. Mijes steps off the rubber. Now Zach works toward that first base side of the rubber. It's the part he uses. Here's a bunt attempt. Nicely done. Third base side. That's trouble. Everybody
Nobody
is
covered
safe.
first, man. Wow. Something broke down in the infield for Central.
Yeah, everybody playing that bunt. Nobody there.
Nobody covered first. And third baseman for the Cats could have had a play, too. Talking about Hugo Sanchez. He scooped it up nicely.
So now first and third with nobody out. Beautiful bunt single. And here comes Julian Reyes in the 9-hole. Reyes, a 227 hitter. He's got 4 RBIs. He's got 190 feet away. So 2 on the pond for Julian. He shows bunt. He attempts and fouls it off. Julian's got great speed.
Yes, he does.
His dad is J.B. Reyes. I was asking that question the other day and figured it out. 79 degrees at game time. Snap throw to first. Runner dives back safely. That's Colin Spaghetti. Cohen Glenn stays put at third. And Reyes back in and ready in the right side batter's box. Right-hander against right-hander. And the pitch is high for a ball, 1-1. So with all number 1 at bat, 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out. Runners at first and third, as you can see, for the County Hornets. Spaghetti away from first. Glenn away from third. Snap throw over, and Spaghetti's back in, standing up. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Sean Casados Insurance Agency. As the pitch is driven in the air to center field, playable there for Robles. He's charging. Beto with a one-handed catch. And the runner from third will score. That's Cohen Glenn, and County has taken
They're just picking them
3-0
apart,
lead.
man. Just good old-fashioned fundamental baseball. Got laid down a nice bunt to split their men on base. Now you got another run home with only 1 out, 3-0. And the lineup card turns over for Parker Hankins.
Yeah, so that sac fly, credit him with an RBI. Now Parker Hankins, who's 1 for 1, singled into right center field his first time, and now he's got a runner at first base with only 1 away, and a breaking ball stays up. 1 ball, no strikes, the count now. Mijes pitch counted 41, 24-17, his strikes to balls. And the pitch in there for a strike. We're live from the Spectrum Community Services broadcast booth. That's Ted Hernandez and company. As we thank Angelus Chapel funeral directors. And the pitch, line first base side. That's a fair ball, and it is trouble. Eads is going to hold him up at third. That'll be a double easily for Parker Hankins. He singled the first time, doubles the second time, and now runners at second and third for the Hornets. That's a great piece of hitting going the opposite way.
Yep, turned it inside out. And Mijes hasn't pitched that bad. The locations on most of his pitches haven't been that bad, but it's just a great job of hitting. You know, more and more this county team is looking more like the juggernaut that a lot of people predicted they would be. They got speed, power, great pitching. You know, guys can get on base with a good average, hit for average. Just a complete team we're seeing so far this season. Only one loss now is the Severance, 11-8.
Yeah, and they played them well. So now Roy Higginbotham helping out his own cause with an opportunity here. First pitch delivered. Strike on the outside corner. He's 1 for 1. He doubled his first time. Higginbotham back in and ready. Hankins away from second. Here's a ground ball to the left side. Gets through. Here comes one run to score. They're going to hold Hankins at third as Spaghetti scores on the play.
Yep, Central just playing that sticking and moving style of baseball, just taking advantage of what's given to them, as I believe a courtesy runner is going to come in for County. Donovan Walsh.
Yep, Donovan Walsh.
And right now Central in a ton of trouble here. County, the home team, in the bottom half of the second inning. Crooked numbers in both innings, and this one only has one out.
And a runner 90 feet away. 1 out, 2 on, 1 home. 2 home, rather. 4-0 is the lead. 4 runs, 6 hits, no errors. And 1 left for the County Hornets. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left for the Central Wildcats. And the pitch, knee high, a strike to Colton Simpson. Had that sac fly. Credited with an RBI his first time. Snap throw goes over. And that courtesy runner is Walsh. Yep. Donovan Walsh, he dives back safely. And the pitch in the air, first base side. Wind's going to blow it out of play, foul ball.
You know, you talk about high tide, low tide. County's having a lot of high tide here in the first half of the season. But, you know, despite that, they're threatening to run away with the South Central League at this early.
Yeah, and again, it's going to come down to maintaining focus because streaks come and go. Like you said, high tide, low tide, you know, and Central trying to get back on the winning track after getting that win the other day. Took them a moment to put South away, but they're still up and down. Still a little inconsistent, trying to get into that groove and get some more confidence. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The count. And the pitch to the left side gets through for a base hit. Here comes Hankins to score. And now first and second. Higginbotham's runner, Walsh, moves on to second base on the play. So now Braxton Vale 1 for 1 with a single, went the opposite way into left field. His first time. And when these guys communicate on a fly ball in the outfield, they're going to have to yell loud because wind
of the wind,
blowing,
absolutely. That's a great point.
tough to hear. Vale ready, and here comes the pitch. It's away, ball 1. 50, that pitch number 50 right now for Mijes. Strikes to balls a little bit better now, 31-19. But County has put up 7 hits on the scoreboard and 5 runs. Pitch is up and away for a ball. 2-0. Mr. B. Vale. He swings and bounces one. High chopper to first, going to be a foot race to the bag, and he's out. What a play
Big
there
out
by
right there.
Anthony Trujillo.
Absolutely, that was a foot race. A lot of speed on both ends.
Man, good hustle, both sides, and that is out number 2 in this frame.
Now another potent hitter coming up, batting in a 5-hole is Jonathan Gonzalez. Second baseman, where's number 4? Number 4 on the basketball team as well.
0 for 1, he fly to Arguello in right field his first time. So Jonathan, with 2 in scoring position, will dig in on the right-hander's batter's box. And the pitch a little high, ball 1. As we thank Topper Factory and RV Center, Park West Dental and Vision, and Pueblo Insurance. The pitch in the air right side, foul ball. Azteca Apartments offering affordable senior housing, beautiful views, and lots of amenities. Find out more online. Visit aztecaapartments.com. Pitch is outside.
2-1.
With 2 gone and 2 on, 3 Hornets have plated this time around. A crooked number of 2 in the first. So far, a crooked number here. 3 with 2 away. And the pitch. Low and away. Kind of a slurve. Reps Union Avenue Sports Gym, proud to sponsor local sports here in Southern Colorado. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And it's a ground ball toward the second baseman, gloved there by Ayala. And he makes a bad throw. Here comes 1 run. Here comes another. Oh, boy. First error of the ball game belongs to Ethan Ayala.
Yeah, you got to help your pitcher out, man.
Oh, boy, that should have ended the inning right there.
You got some routine 4-3 ground ball. I know the young man feels bad, but, man, this thing is really going to be tough for County now. Check that for Central.
Yeah, it's a 2-run score on that error. So you talk about a costly error. And here's a ground ball into left field for a base knock by Dax Davis, who struck out his first time, went down swinging. So he's now 1 for 2. So now Cohen Glenn was hit by a pitch his first time, and Brad Ranson calls for a timeout. Not sure if we'll see a pitching change yet,
I think
but a conversation.
I just think you're going to have to leave him in there. I mean, who are you going to go with when you're down 7-0? He's your best pitcher. You know, he's given up some hits, but he's had some very unfortunate circumstances, like, for instance, the error.
That error was
that
big.
error was big.
Because you're looking at being in the dugout now with bats in hand, as opposed to facing runners at first and second with 2 away.
With 2 away,
and
man.
2 runs scored on that play.
Yep.
On a play that you should have been out. Did the umpire just warn Ranson? He warned somebody over in the dugout. All right, as the umpire makes his notes, he will take his post. And Cohen Glenn, a hit batsman his first time. He's a left-handed hitter. 58 pitches thrown, 35-23 by Zach Mijes, and Glenn with Spaghetti to follow. He's in the on-deck circle, third base side. Who's on deck? Presented by Bay's Meat Market, your friendly neighborhood butcher on Pueblo's south side. All right, first and second, Davis at first, Gonzalez at second, both with great speed on the base paths. 2 out and Cohen. Here's a whirl and a throwback at second. And Gonzalez dives back safely. Colton Calderon covering over there at second. And the pitch to Glenn is driven deep to right field. Playable there in right field for Arguello. He dances around, fights the wind, and makes the catch to retire the side. But a long, loud out there for Cohen Glenn for the 3rd out of the inning, and the side is finally retired. A lot of production, 5 runs, 5 hits, 1 error, and 2 left on base. It's on to the 3rd, County 7, Central nothing. Wildcats coming to bat after this timeout, and Tony Wright will handle play-by-play after this on The Ticket.
The Topper Factory and RV Center of Pueblo is a family-owned and operated RV dealership and truck accessory store, serving the Southern Colorado area for over 30 years. They also have an array of truck accessories, RV parts and accessories, and a certified RV mechanic to keep you on the RV road. Topper Factory is always prepared to help you with your RV needs, no matter what the season. It's like they always say, when the going gets tough, the tough go camping. Topper Factory and RV Center, Highway 50 West Pueblo, and online at topperfactory.com.
For a life of comfort, convenience, and enjoyment, welcome to Azteca Apartments.
We provide luxurious apartments and quality living for seniors 62 years and over, or those with disabilities. Our facility is smoke-free and features beautiful balconies with scenic mountain views and 24/7 maintenance for your safety. Our income-based rent and free utilities make Azteca Apartments an affordable option for any budget. With our healthcare education and physical fitness activities and various entertainment venues, we provide the necessities for a fulfilling life. Due to our high-quality maintenance and energy program, we were recognized as the #1 property in Colorado by the Governor's Energy Office in 2011. Experience a better way to live at Azteca Apartments.
Always want to thank Aztec Apartments for being one of the sponsors. 0-1 to count as Central up to bat down by a score of 7-0. And up to bat is Arguello. Check that out. Robles. Excuse me, Beto Robles. Sorry about that. The count 0-2. That one just missed.
Yeah, he wasted that one upstairs that time, did Higginbotham.
Yep, trying to get him to chase it. He didn't. There's one in there. Strike 3.
He locates that breaking ball for a strike on the inside portion of the plate perfectly.
And that is Higginbotham there with the pitch. And he's got a heck of a game going so far. So 7-0 a score. First pitch in there to Gage Escajeda, the left fielder, is outside. 1-0 to count. 1-0 pitch. This is outside the game. I think it's going to be really interesting as County and Pueblo West. But I don't know, man. This County team's awful daggum good. Here comes a 1-1 pitch. Chop foul, 1-2. Working ahead again. Talking about Higginbotham.
Weston County plays Saturday morning out at Pueblo West.
Very interesting. It's a different world out there in P-Dubs. A lot of good friends out there. Chris Baruman moved out there. Here's 1-2.
Oh, did he move out there?
Yeah, he sure did.
I didn't realize that.
You know, Boomer's always economical. He said it's 10 minutes away from his job.
Right.
But he'd always be a swing hood rat at heart.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the pitch that misses upstairs. Now the count at full, 3-2. Central desperately, I know I'm stating the obvious, but they really need some base runners. His team has scored a lot of runs. Lost to Lewis Palmer 19-16. Lost to West 12-9. That one misses upstairs, so that's a start right there. Nice at bat there by Escajeda. Now the man at bat to the 9-hole, that is Anthony Trujillo. First baseman on his Central team. Wildcats have great uniforms, Yankee-esque, with the white pants and dark blue pinstripes and the blue jerseys with the white numerals. Kind of like the Yankees our exhibition uniforms there. That one misses in there, misses upstairs for a strike. County with some very interesting uniforms as well, white trimmed in green. There's a logo. They have a gold logo on the front, a thick stripe pasted across the jersey in gold with the green Hornets there and the green numerals. Always want to paint a picture for those who are listening. Here's one fouled off way back there. I brought an extra baseball in case they need it. Actually, I picked it up. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out.
That definitely is a practice ball.
Absolutely.
I don't think that's a gamer.
No. Man at first. See if the Cats can rally here if you're a Cats fan. Here's one that's fouled off to the right side of the park. Now they count 1-2. And I'll tell you what, Higginbotham's done a great job of working ahead of the hitters today.
3 strikeouts, 1 walk for Higginbotham today.
Yep. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, and 1 out. Full
Ooh, that was
here.
close.
Yes, it was very close. Would have been nice for County to get it, but you got to be careful over there.
Colin Paghetti, a long, tall target, holding over at first.
Here's the pitch. That one's a high fly ball to right field, and that looks playable, but the wind is blowing, and that one is made. And the runner has to scurry back to first base. So again, great job of pitching there for the County Hornets. Talking about Roy Higginbotham. And that is 2 away with the runner still at first base.
Yeah, the double play was in alignment. Now you got to force at first, or obviously at second or first base on the play.
Absolutely.
If you can get a ground ball.
So Anthony Trujillo flies out to right field, and the lineup card turns over for the Central Wildcats.
Brought to you by Topper Factory and RV Center.
Absolutely. Top of the order. Second baseman Ethan Ayala. He is 0 for 1 today. So Higginbotham pitching out of the stretch with a runner at first. That one looks like a strike, and it is. Beautiful pitch to dip the outside corner. Higgy's doing a nice job of working ahead of those hitters, JJ. That's what you got to do. 7-0 lead to back him up, a toss over to first base.
Boy, been a crooked number game for the County Hornets early on.
Yes, it has.
2 in the first, 5 in the second.
The 0-1 pitch. There's a ground ball. It goes over the second baseman's head, and that's going to be a base knock. As the runner holds up at second base, the Central team can put up runs. So that's a good start for them, and that's the first hit for the Central Wildcats.
First hit of the ball game.
Team. Higginbotham, I was thinking in the back of my mind, can he do it back-to-back no-hitter, but that's not the case. So the lead hitter with the first base. And now that's going to bring up Zach Mijes, the pitcher. Outstanding athlete, just a terrific young man. A young man I have a lot of respect for. Kind of kid that's mature beyond his age. Can see him being a coach someday or some kind of a leadership role. Here's a pitch, hits the outside corner for a strike.
Well, that's a big
really like
two-out single.
Yes, absolutely it is. Really like this kid at the plate, though, Zach Mijes, man. You can tell he was raised right. There's a lot of good kids on all of our teams here in Pueblo. And hats off to the parents for making that possible. Here's a fly ball to left field. Vale has a beat on it, and he has to play it on a bounce, and that's going to score a run for Pueblo Central. And finally, the Cats faithful has something to cheer about. Gage Escajeda comes in, so Zach Mijes helping his own cause with a single and an RBI, and that makes the score Pueblo County 7, Pueblo Central 1. As Colton Calderon comes up to bat now for the Central Wildcats with runners at first and second base.
Yeah, and that's all it takes is one play. That was a big two-out single. Now you got 2 away, runners at first and second base, and a man home.
Man,
so
you know how to work those fingers. You're really good at, you're a true baseball man, absolutely.
It breaks up that no-no he had going through.
Yep. Well, I'll tell you
almost 3 innings.
Colton was going to try to take that over 378 at center field, but he just got a big empty at bat right there, or empty swing. The count 0-1. Once again, Central has scored a lot of runs in quite a few of their games. They're far from out of this game. Being a Brad Ransom coach team, they'll battle to the end. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That one misses high. Yes, it does. So the count 1-1. Ayala at second. Mijes at first. Colton Calderon up to bat. 2 out. Can the Cats get another big at bat here to get another run home? That one's outside. Now the count 2-1.
Roy Higginbotham a little frustrated with himself. 2 pitches he'd like to have back. He left both those up.
Yes,
and
he
then
did.
The one toward left, Vale drew a beat on it. And then the wind, wreaking havoc, kind of blew it back in, and Vale couldn't get to it.
2-1 pitch, misses outside. Nice job of blocking a plate for the catcher of Pueblo County, and that is Colton Simpson. Man, has got I think he's nicked up a little bit there, too. Has to crouch down behind the plate. That's a tough kid. They would have to get behind him. Somebody put their arms under their hands under me and lift me up, you know. 3 balls and a strike, 2 out. Colton Calderon up to bat. Here's a pitch. Got him with a strike there. Not the strikeout, just a strike. 3-2 the count.
Yeah, just nicked that outside corner
he
perfectly.
Did. All right, got a good situation here. If you're a baseball fan, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on. Here's a fly ball to right field, and that's going to be caught. Playing shallow right field for County. That was Reyes there, and that is the end of the inning. Nevertheless, a run does score for Pueblo Central, but County still in control. As once again, County the home team, so that means they're going to the bottom half of the third for the Central Wildcats. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. 2 men left on base. We're going to take a timeout. Chelsea Lynn. We'll be back after this. High school baseball 2023 on SoCoTicket.com.
Park West Vision has a huge selection of stylish frames to choose from. Getting a regular vision checkup is the key to a child's healthy eyesight and self-esteem. You're looking good. We accept Medicaid and most insurances with little or no cost to you. Take advantage of the convenience. Park West, trusted dental and vision care for infants, children, and teens. Immediate appointments available. Call 544-3054. Online, visit youthdentalvision.com.
Are you ready to stake your claim on the best grill in the neighborhood? Better head to Bounty and Yield Meat Market, 2029 South Pueblo Boulevard near Big Bear Wine and Liquor. The best burgers and steaks start with the best meats. Bounty and Yield Meat Market features all natural Colorado-grown beef, pork, chicken, buffalo, and elk. No hormones, no antibiotics. From farm to table, Bounty and Yield. Your all-natural, all-local meat and grocery source. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 7 p.m., 2029 South Pueblo Boulevard. For weekly specials and meat packages, you never have to leave town for quality meats. Pueblo's Bounty and Yield.
Here's where your shape takes shape. Reps Union Avenue Sports Complex. Reps is Pueblo's premier fitness center and training complex, state of the art, with huge workout areas, top-of-the-line equipment, and nationally accredited trainers and instructors. You're part of the most modern fitness complex in southern Colorado. Reps has over 21,000 square feet of workout space, including cardio machines, free weights, steam, sauna, large locker room. Take the tour at 110 South Union Avenue. Go online to repsetgo.com. Proud to support high school athletics.
This program is brought to you in part by Spectrum Community Services, home and community-based services to persons with developmental disabilities. For more information, call 545-4057. Spectrum Community Services, adding more to life.
You sexy thing. Talking about hot chocolate. I believe in miracles.
Yes, indeed.
Went to a concert with hot chocolate and Parliament Funkadelic once. That was a wild concert,
Yeah, it had to be
man.
fun.
Parliament Funkadelic was way ahead of their time.
Absolutely.
Combination of funk, acid rock, you know, a little bit of jazzy tones, man. A lot of former James Brown guys, but now it's all computerized, my brother.
New pitcher is Ethan Ayala for the
sir.
Central
Straight
Wildcats.
swap, too.
Mies will go to second base.
That's right. Zach did a nice job there. Couple of bad bounces as that pitch misses outside. Up to bat for County is Colin Paghetti.
Not bad location on that pitch. Didn't miss by much.
Here's a 1-0 pitch. Paghetti lifts that one high in the air to right field, or to center field, excuse me, and that catch is made.
Yeah, the yard's going to hold the baseball today.
And that's
expecting
a big out.
that wind
Absolutely.
to blow the rest of the game.
So now Julian Reyes comes up to bat. Speedy right fielder on his Pueblo County team. Big out right there. Got to play the full 7 innings. Central got to shut these Hornets down 1, 2, 3 if they can. Once again, Ethan Ayala on the mound. Here's the pitch. I call that a ball. Central staff scrutinizing every pitch. Here's a 1-0 pitch. Nice cheese right there.
Good pitch.
High cheese.
High cheese indeed.
Yepers.
And I like the way Ayala works. He toes the rubber right back at it and ready.
As Jack Corrigan would say. Jack Corrigan's a great guy, man. Here's a 1-1 pitch. Sometimes Stan Sanchez had a baseball hot stove, and I was a featured speaker, Ray, and he came down along with Rich Dower. You know, it was a really good time. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Here's a 1-2 pitch. As JJ will say, that was a good waste. He did chase it, though, so that evens it up, obviously, at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Can't say enough about the young man sitting next to me on the left. I still call him a young man because he's always been a kid at heart, talking about J.J. Valentine. He's worked tirelessly over the years to bring a lot of pleasure to a lot of parents and kids over the years. He's worked at every radio station pretty much up and down the Front Range. And he's still going strong.
I don't know about strong. Still going.
Still going strong. 3-2 pitch. That one is in the air to left field, and that's a quick 2 away. So how about our man doing a nice job there for Pueblo Central? The pitcher right now is coming in relief is Ethan Ayala. 2 up, 2 down. Now the lineup card turns over for Pueblo County as Parker Hankins comes up. Hankins has had a solid day, a perfect day, in fact, two for two, a single and a double. Off-speed pitch, breaks nicely. Nice breaking ball in there for a strike. Rocky's having a tough season, JJ. It's going to be a long year.
Again.
Didn't address anything in their starting pitchers in the offseason, man. That one scooped up. Herman is out, man. It's going to be a tough season. Attendance is going down. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Here's one that sharply hit the center field, and that's going to bounce in for a base knock. Center fielder for Pueblo Central, Humberto Robles, makes the scoops the ball up.
3 for 3 today is Parker Hankins.
He's looked very good. As the leadoff hitter, 3 for 3. What does that tell you? And that brings up another dangerous pitcher who's only given up 1 run on 2 hits. And now, what's his name? How about Roy Higginbotham? JJ's going to bring up his numbers at the plate here.
Yeah, 514 average for Higgy.
As they would say down in Texas, they can rake it. All right, here's a pitch that misses outside. There's no baseball like Texas baseball. My stepdad used to live in a town, New Boston, about 22 miles from Hooks, about an hour and a half from Dallas. And, boy, I saw some baseball there. Baseball in Texas is serious. You know this.
Yeah, they take their sports.
They take their sports very seriously. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That one's fouled off 0-2 the count. And, you know, it's amazing, the time I spent in Los Angeles all those years ago, you know, it's just weird seeing fall baseball in 75-degree weather, you know, the year round.
Right.
And swimming, too. Swimming meets outdoors. Outdoor swim meets.
How fun is that?
Of course, you couldn't do that here in February.
Not a chance.
Jumping in a frozen pond. 0-2 pitch that misses outside. And swiping first base for Pueblo County is the batter, and that is Parker Hankins. Gets the first base on a difference, no throw down there. So 1 ball and 2 strikes and 2 outs. Ethan Ayala in relief. Fouled off again by Higginbotham.
Boy, Ethan's done a really nice job.
Yes, he has.
Just pounding the
what?
zone.
I have a feeling when these two teams meet again, not conceding the loss yet, you know, Central still got a few at-bats left, but second time around often brings about a drastic change, you know.
Sure does. Yeah,
Especially
Ayala's
in the
1-0
Central
on the
League.
year. He's got a 5.53 ERA.
Here's one that's a fly ball to right field. It should be playable. It is playable, and there you go. So nice job. Coming in relief is Ethan Ayala for Pueblo Central as he shuts down County in the bottom half of the third. The first time County has not scored in a game. And with that said, there was no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left on base. To the top of the 4th inning we go. Central coming at bat with the score. County 7, Central 1. We'll be back after this on the ticket.
Angeles Chapel Funeral Directors has been providing Pueblo and Colorado Springs communities with the same service they have provided their own family for many, many years. To treat every woman as if she were our mother or sister, every man as if he were our father or brother. Angeles Chapel Funeral Directors continues to provide caring and compassionate service with dignity and respect. And remember, when you lose someone you love, call someone that you can trust. Angeles Chapel Funeral Directors. Online at angelespueblo.com. When selecting your insurance coverage, you want to work with an agent that takes the time to understand your needs and cares about meeting those needs. Deborah Marino is that agent at Pueblo Insurance, providing unbeatable service since 2009. She can help you find the protection you deserve at the price you can afford, specializing in home and auto insurance as well as other specialty insurance. They work one-on-one with each client to ensure that you receive the right policy to fit your situation. Pueblo Insurance, 1636 Highway 50 West, your local hometown insurance agent, next to East Coast Pizza. Phone 542-0948.
This program is brought to you in part by Spectrum Community Services, home and community-based services to persons with developmental disabilities. For more information, call 545-4057. Spectrum Community Services, adding more to life.
So here we go, back to action here. Pueblo Central coming up to bat in the top half of the 4th inning.
And the wind continues to blow as Higginbotham wrapping up his warm-up tosses. Look at the trees out there in left.
Yep.
Look at the trees in right. In center, because they're kind of sheltered, aren't moving as much. But, man, those tops of the trees are waving around like a flag.
One of the great songs of the wind, they call the wind Mariah, from the movie Paint Your Wagon.
Paint Your Wagon.
Way out west, they've got a name. In fire, the name is Test, they call the wind Mariah. Here's a pitch in there for a strike. Higginbotham working ahead once again. Who's up to bat for Pueblo County? Check that for Central, excuse me. That is Anthony Trujillo. Jacob Arguello, got mixed up there. Why was that number changed? I'm sorry about that. 1-1 to count. Here's a pitch. That one's lifted, foul, 1-2. Jacob Arguello flied out in his only at bat.
Pitch counted 52 for Higgy, 33-19. His strikes to balls, not bad.
Good. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off again. We'll do it all over again. Same verse. 1-2. Jordan Arguello on deck. The Arguello brothers. A few brothers tandems in the SCL this season. That's always nice to see. Now timeout called. Here's a 1-2 pitch. Foul tip to the plate. And that dinged our catcher for Pueblo County, Colton Simpson. He's still kneeled down. Matt Ease is going to come out and take a look at him. Poor kid's already nicked up, man. That was a tough situation there. He's tough as
Probably
nails.
caught him on the inside of the thigh, I think.
Yep. Baseball's a dangerous game, man. You be lolly, you just never know. So Simpson's still trying to stretch out his leg at a plate. 7-1 is the lead for Pueblo County over Pueblo Central. Top half of the 4th inning.
I was going to say, I'll be surprised if he doesn't get up and walk around, but
Yeah, he's going to stay there.
he's going to stay right there. Okay.
The beauty of youth. So the Hornets infield having a little conversation at second base. Now they scurry back to their respective positions. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs, nobody on. Got him. Breaking ball. A superb pitch.
He's thrown that pitch about 4 or 5 times today for a strike. 2 or 3 times for a strikeout.
So that was Jacob Arguello striking out. Now Jordan Arguello comes up, the right fielder on the Central team. 7-1. Once again, Hornets all over Central today. There's one in there for a strike. Here's the pitch. Fouled away, 0-2 the count, just like that. One run on 2 hits. Outstanding game pitched by Higginbotham coming off the hills once again of a no-hitter for Braxton Vale. Here's the 0-2 pitch. There's a chopper to the shortstop. Throws over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down, JJ.
Parker Hankins making another nice play over there at shortstop.
Yes, he is.
He did a great job to play the baseball.
What grade is he in?
He's, I think, a freshman or a sophomore.
Whoa.
Is Hankins. Huh? Junior. Okay.
He's a junior.
Junior. I thought he was a
He's
freshman or
good.
sophomore. He's good.
Real good. So both the Arguellos out. Now up to bat is Sanchez. Hugo.
There's that breaking ball again.
Absolutely. Now timeout has been called by County. Want to go talk to the pitcher for a moment. Are we going to see a pitching change?
I don't think we'll see a pitching change, but we are going to see a conversation. That's the pitching coach, Dylan Gavin, coming out there to talk with just the battery, pitcher and the catcher.
Talk about a heck of an athlete, Dylan Gavin.
Boy, and This coaching staff at County does a great job,
Yes,
and
they do.
he's in charge of the pitchers.
Everything they do has the kids' interest at heart.
Right.
Of course, Gavin, a coach of Team Aztec and Connie Mac baseball throughout the summer as well. What do you think this conversation could consist of?
I don't know. It was kind of a weird timeout with 2 outs and bases empty. Oh, I wonder if they do have him on a kind of a pitch count, because pitch number 60 is upcoming. Do you have him at 60? See, I got him at 59. I missed one.
So it's part of their strategy, I guess.
Was it a ball or a strike that I missed?
So going to leave him in there. See what happens after this at bat. Once again, Hugo.
Yeah, midway through, we're in top of the 4th for the right-handed pitcher in Roy Higginbotham. We'll do one today. We got a family thing going on tonight.
That's all right.
Aaron has got a concert. He's in the band at Pleasant View Middle School.
That's amazing. You can't miss those moments. That pitch misses upstairs, 1 ball or 1 strike. You know, I always remember the song Cats in the Cradle. Remember? One of the great songs of all time, Harry Chapin, man.
Mm-hmm.
You got to take care of the kids. Here's a pitch that misses upstairs. And my mom came to every game that I played darn near. Standing out there, we'd be getting our butts kicked still, you know. They're just like you. Here's a breaking ball inside. It's on the inside plate there, so it's 2-2 to count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on. Top of the 4th. Oh,
there's that breaking ball again.
Breaking ball again, working so well for Higginbotham. I don't know if we'll see him for another inning, but if that's the end of the he pitched brilliantly. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base. Goose eggs all across the board. We'll come back to the bottom of the 4th inning after this with the score. County in control on top of Central, 7-1. We'll be back after this on The Ticket.
Think about how good it feels when people really get you, like the friends who come over when a big game is on. The neighbors next door always bring your favorite buffalo dip. Your in-laws know you need silence during clutch plays, and everyone knows about your special post-win fist bump. It's kind of like having a State Farm agent like Melissa Arriaga D'Angelo. Melissa's here to get to know you and understand your life, so she can make it easy for you to protect what's important. Get an agent that gets you and your fist bumps. Call State Farm agent Melissa Arriaga D'Angelo, 543-7091, or melissa@melissadangelo.com.
Are you ready to stake your claim on the best grill in the neighborhood? Better head to Bounty and Yield Meat Market, 2029 South Pueblo Boulevard near Big Bear Wine and Liquor. The best burgers and steaks start with the best meats. Bounty and Yield Meat Market features all natural Colorado-grown beef, pork, chicken, buffalo, and elk. No hormones, no antibiotics. From farm to table, Bounty and Yield. Your all-natural, all-local meat and grocery source. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 7 p.m., 2029 South Pueblo Boulevard. For weekly specials and meat packages, you never have to leave town for quality meats. Pueblo's Bounty and Yield.
This program is brought to you in part by Spectrum Community Services, home and community-based services to persons with developmental disabilities. For more information, call 545-4057. Spectrum Community Services, adding more to life.
Right back to action here. Colton Simpson up to bat for the County Hornets. Bottom of the 4th inning. Swinging a foul back, swinging a miss, or he fouled the ball back to the backstop here to count 1-1.
Yeah, and he's 1 for 1 with a sac fly and a single.
County just kind of like a surgeon dissecting a patient right now. That's what they've done to Central, just kind of dissected them. Here's a fly ball, and
That's
that
trouble.
one is hit to right foot. That's going to be trouble, and it's going to drop in for a base hit. Look at that speed from Simpson. He is in there standing up, barely. He didn't slide. He might be a little bit sore, but he took a chance on standing up, and he made it.
Yeah, he's got great speed.
Double. He's got some wheels. He could be on the track team, too. County's had some good track teams in the past, too. Remember that one relay team with Chad Stapleton and those guys, man, they took state. That was a great relay team. So leadoff batter on. And now Braxton Dale up to bat, 1 for 2, a single and a ground out. And now they could have had him at second base. A pitcher throws back. And it gets past the shortstop and scooting on down to the third base is Colton Simpson. So that's going to be an error.
Yeah, an errant throw.
On an E1. As the wind is really, really nasty right now. So Vale digs in. Here's a base hit to center field. Shallow center field, but that's going to knock in a run. And now the County Hornets on top by a score of 8-1. As they just methodically continue to take Central apart. And an errant throw from the first baseman back, from the pitcher, I should say, back to second base, set that run up. And still with nobody out, Vale is second at first base, and he's got some wheels. So that'll bring up Jonathan Gonzalez. He's 0 for 2 today. JJ would say maybe the third time will be charmed for him. Vale has to dive back. Fire danger effect is high today. There's a fire warning out from the National Weather Service. No barbecues. You know, if you're smoking a cigarette or whatever, make sure you put those ashes out right away because it is very, very dry out here today. Last thing we need is a fire in the mountains or somewhere, too, to make everything miserable.
They finally got that Beulah one contained, right? Took a moment, though.
So 0-1 to count. And there's another throw over to first. Oh, Braxton gets back in time. Ethan Ayala, once again in relief. So Gonzalez digs in. Once again down 0-1 in the count. Here's a fly ball and a ground ball, and that's going to be thrown over to first for one, over to second for one, and not in time as Gonzalez with that great speed scoots down. But Vale is out. That's a
I think they actually got a double play.
Did they? Okay,
they did. He was out. Yep.
My view really was blocked that time. So 6-4-3 on a double play. That's helping out your pitcher quite nicely. Sorry about that, folks, but I just could not see down that third base line. So that wipes the bases clean as Dax Davis comes up to bat. And the score remains 8-1 in favor of County. First pitch in to Davis, a ball. That one misses outside.
Geez, Ollie, you got a collection of games there, dude.
Here's the pitch. That one misses. 3-0 the count. Pitch. Lost him outside. So Davis scoots down to first on a walk. Now to bring up Cone Glenn. He's 0 for 1. Hit by pitch and flied out. Batting left-handed. And with 2 out, County with a man on base again after a terrific double play from Central. Glenn has to scurry back as the throw gets over there. Not in time. That one misses outside. 1-0 the count. Well, Central having a tough time. High expectations coming into the season right now with a record of 6-7, but they're still getting votes in the top 10.
Well, they played some really good competition early on.
Yeah, that out-of-town competition really, suffered some tough losses there. Lost against Weston, their last game out in P-Dubs, 12-9. 19-16 to Lewis Palmer squeezed in there with that victory over Pueblo South. So 2-0 to count. Throw over to first. There's a slice foul behind us here in the dugout. Now 2-1 to counts. County 12-1 in the season, trying to go 3-0 in league play. Ranked number 1 in the state. according to Chassa.
And that's RPI and top 10.
Here's a pitch that misses high, and that's going to be a white base right there.
Actually, it's going to be a balk.
A balk? Okay. That was a balk. I was thinking more staying at time. Balk!
Balk the bird, baby.
So a balk. Davis gets down to third. Count still 2-1. Cone Glenn up to bat once again for the Hornets. There's one that's lifted, fouling out of play. Now the count even up at 2-2. But not a lot of spirit in this game, just kind of quiet.
It is kind of a subdued game, isn't it?
Because, man, that last week was lit with Central and South. And even Saturday, you know, it was a lively doubleheader we did. Just kind of real subdued. I don't know if it's wind or what. Maybe people are tired. Who knows? So 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 out. Runner at second base. Here's Allen pitching out of the stretch. Now he throws back to second, and they've got him caught up. Now they'll throw down to third. Now the third baseman chases him back and tagged him out.
Oops. Dax Davis got caught leaning.
Yes, he did, and they got him. So that's a big break for Ethan Ayala, but Hornets do score a run. And let's see, that was, we'll get that, 6-3 and 3 unassisted.
There.
I mean, 1 to 6-3. 1 to 6-4, okay.
And that'll do it.
That'll do it. Okay, 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error. Nobody left on base. We're going to the top half of the 5th inning. The Central top half of the 5th inning. They trail 8-1. We'll be back after this. High school baseball on the ticket.
The Topper Factory and RV Center of Pueblo is a family-owned and operated RV dealership and truck accessory store, serving the southern Colorado area for over 30 years. They also have an array of truck accessories, RV parts and accessories, and a certified RV mechanic to keep you on the RV road. Topper Factory is always prepared to help you with your RV needs, no matter what the season. It's like they always say, when the going gets tough, the tough go camping. Topper Factory and RV Center, Highway 50 West Pueblo, and online at topperfactory.com.
The outlook for overpriced pizza has never been better. I mean, who's gonna stop us?
But, sir, Little Caesars has the lowest price pizza delivered, guaranteed.
Price is one thing. Taste is another.
And right now, try Little Caesars Pizza topped with Millburger Farms Pueblo chili. Locations in Pueblo and Pueblo West to serve you. Little Caesars Pizza, big on taste, thin on price. Now serving Millburger Farms Pueblo chili, Little Caesars Pizza.
Welcome back to high school baseball. Always a smile on the face when you can broadcast a game. As I was saying early in the career, right, JJ?
Yes, sir.
All
Strike
right.
1, the count. Okay.
Top of the 5th inning. In there for a strike.
Yes, tried to hold back his swing, couldn't. He went around.
Humberto Robles up to bat. That's a great boxing name, too. Remember Humberto Gonzalez? He was a heck of a boxer. Here's a pitch that misses high and upstairs. It's hard to follow boxing these days because they don't have any fights anymore. Used to always have good fights every week.
Right.
Even on CBS with Gil Clancy and the trainer there, man. And here's a pitch in there. There's a swing and a miss.
Foul tip.
Foul tip at the plate.
There's that breaking ball that he's been locating for a strike. That's a good job by Beto Robles to just make contact.
Beto Robles.
Or as folks from out of town say, Robles.
I've heard that too.
I have heard Robles.
I got to give you another story. Here's a 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Another breaking ball, just like that, is one away. A former broadcaster, a partner of mine, I'm not going to say his name, but I was ready to strangle him, man. The late Liz Villegas, the late great Liz Villegas, a former volleyball coach at County. He kept calling Villegas, and I think you know who I'm talking about. I said, listen, dude, if you're going to broadcast in this town, you better start getting the names right.
Right.
'Cause I got a lot of complaints. You better
I
learn.
love that
You better learn how to let those vowels roll when you pronounce these Latin names. First pitch in there for a strike. Go on the count. That one is a fly ball to right field. It looks playable, and it is playable. 2 up and 2 down.
Nice play by Julian Reyes out there.
Gage Escajeda out on at the bat there. Been a tough day for the Pueblo Central Wildcats. Now we're going to have a pitching change with 2 outs here.
They must have Higginbotham on a pitch count.
I'm thinking they are, because now the coach has gone out there.
And that is pitch number 71 for Higgy.
Man, he gets a big hand from the County Hornet crowd.
Boy, is that ever so.
That breaking ball was absolutely filthy today.
So hole number 7, Roy Higginbotham today. Pitched 4 2/3 innings. He gave up only 1 run, 6 strikeouts, 2 hits, and only 1 walk.
That's amazing.
Not a bad line. We'll tell you about the pitching change. Right now, the County Hornets lead at 8-1 with 2 away. Here in the top of the 5th, we'll take the break. Be back to tell you about it after this, right here on The Ticket.
For a life of comfort, convenience, and enjoyment, welcome to Azteca Apartments.
We provide luxurious apartments and quality living for seniors 62 years and over, or those with disabilities. Our facility is smoke-free and features beautiful balconies with scenic mountain views and 24/7 maintenance for your safety. Our income-based rent and free utilities make Azteca Apartments an affordable option for any budget. With our healthcare education and physical fitness activities and various entertainment venues, we provide the necessities for a fulfilling life. Due to our high-quality maintenance and energy program, we were recognized as the #1 property in Colorado by the Governor's Energy Office in 2011. Experience a better way to live at Azteca Apartments.
When selecting your insurance coverage, you want to work with an agent that takes the time to understand your needs and cares about meeting those needs. Deborah Marino is that agent at Pueblo Insurance, providing unbeatable service since 2009. She can help you find the protection you deserve at the price you can afford, specializing in home and auto insurance as well as other specialty insurance. They work one-on-one with each client to ensure that you receive the right policy to fit your situation. Pueblo Insurance, 1636 Highway 50 West, your local hometown insurance agent, next to East Coast Pizza. Phone 542-0948.
And once again, welcome back. All right, Tone Man, so let's set it up. We got Chavera coming in to play second base, Dax Davis from third to pitch, and Jonathan Gonzalez went to third base. We had a strike, no balls and a strike to count, and a ground out to second to end the inning.
All right, that's the end
so
of it.
there you have it.
There you go. Thank you so much. 8
so
to
now,
1. Okay,
there's your line.
Man, thank you so much. There was no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. County looking every bit as good as their #1 ranking. And with that said, we're going to take a timeout and come back with the bottom half of the 5th inning after this on The Ticket. Thank you.
Hey, good folks, once again, this is Tony Wright. Now, even though I changed locations, I still get my barbecue at Gigi's Barbecue, located on Highway 50 West, right across from Chick-fil-A. From their lip-smacking ribs, pulled pork to the juicy brisket, Gigi's has it all. Gigi offers a friendly, down-to-earth atmosphere to dine in, and they can also bring the food to you as well. Gigi's can cater from 30 people up to 300 or more. They were also voted Best Barbecue in Pueblo in 2015. So get your barbecue fix on today at Gigi's, located on Highway 50 West, right across from Chick-fil-A.
This program is brought to you in part by Spectrum Community Services, home and community-based services to persons with developmental disabilities. For more information, call 545-4057. Spectrum Community Services, adding more to life.
Cone Glenn up to bat for the Pueblo County Hornets in the bottom half of the 5th inning. They're comfortably ahead of Central, 8-1. And pitch misses outside.
Yeah,
Keep an eye
second
out,
time
though,
again here for Cohen because he got left standing at home plate when Davis got caught in that pickle and tagged out.
Here's a 1-0 pitch. Fouled at the plate. Cone Glenn, 0 for 1 today. Hit by pitch and flied out.
Well, will third time be charmed for the left-handed hitting center fielder?
Here's a 1-1 pitch. There's one that's laced to right field for a base knock. And that was a great job of hitting. A little interference at the home plate there as Glenn turned around and he collided with the first baseman for Pueblo Central, Anthony Trujillo. Kind of stuck out his shoulder and impeded him a little bit.
Yeah, and the first base umpire was looking outfield.
He's looking out outfield, didn't see that. That was almost some interference right there.
Well, third and a half time proved to be charm for Cohen.
Absolutely. Another dangerous hitter comes up for Pueblo County, and that is their first baseman, Colin Paggetti. Excuse me. High and outside, 0-0 the count. Cricket numbers for Pueblo County did their damage in the first and second innings. 2 in the first, 5 in the second, 1 in the fourth. Only one run for Central, and that came in the third inning. County, the hottest 4A team in Colorado right now, without a doubt. And with Pueblo West coming up, as JJ mentioned, they'll start Braxton Vale. But, man, they kept
that would be my guess, is that Vale would get the nod.
He pitched last Saturday, but they kept Higginbotham on a pitch count, only 71 pitches that he threw. So he'll be available to come in and relief if needed in case they really get in this tight situation. Here's a 1-0 pitch. There's a fly ball to right field. Can he make the catch? And he does.
Nope.
Nice. No, he didn't.
That's on one hop.
I'm sorry, man. I couldn't see it.
On a bounce.
I apologize, folks. My glasses are good, but, you know, I just couldn't see.
Well, it's kind of weird out there because we're looking through a window.
Through a window, and it just was tough for me.
Squeaky clean window at that.
So that's a double. So that's a stand-up double right there for Colin Paggetti. Now Julian Reyes comes up to bat. Julian 0 for 1 today, sacrifice fly, and he flied out.
Does have an RBI to go with that.
Yes, he does. County back in business again on top, 8-1, bottom of the fifth. There's one in there for a strike. Ethan Ayala coming in, limiting the damage.
Yeah, he's done a nice job in relief.
A really good job. But right now he's got a pickle situation. No outs and runners at first and second. County trying to blow this one wide open. There's one, hits the outside corner for a strike, 0-2 the count. Once again, a batter, Julian Reyes, the right fielder. He's got a lot of speed. This county's loaded with everything you could think of.
They got a great balance.
Would have liked to see that game down on La Junta, down Highway 50. Here's a foul ball out of play on the right side of the ballpark. We'll do it all over again. They beat La Junta 6-3, but that was a good game to do or to watch. Play some good baseball down there.
Tigers are for real again.
So 0-2 the count as the wind really kicks up. Probably gusting about 40, 45 miles an hour. And talking about kicking up, that pitch there kicked up there from Ethan Ayala. Fastball over the plate for a strike. And a critical first out for the Central Wildcats here in the bottom of the fifth. So runner still at first and second as the lineup card turn is over. And this man has been perfect at the plate. Talking about 2 singles and a double, the leadoff hitter, and that is Parker Hankins. First pitch misses upstairs.
The wind blew it.
Yeah. Hankins trying to go 4 for 4. There's a throw back to second base, and it gets away, but not enough. It gets away from the shortstop, but the second base backing up, so the runner would not advance over to third. So we'll do it all over again with the count 1-0. As I mentioned, Mr. Perfection up to bat right now for the County Hornets.
3 for 3.
3 for 3. 4 for 4 here could really do some damage. One away. Here's the pitch. Strike, fastball on the outside corner for the first strike there, and evens up to count at 1-1. Tony Andanuccio Field getting a lot of work this spring. The outfield shows it. Here's a 1-1 pitch, misses upstairs. Of course, Hobbsfield under some serious, because they're almost finished with our booth.
Oh, is it looking good? I haven't walked by over there.
Going to have a nice view. Won't be able to see the lake, but it'll be a closer view. Here's a 2-1 pitch. High and upstairs, 3-1 to count. Ayala's got a buckle down here. And if you're a County fan, if you're a Hornet player, they will love nothing more than to end this game right here up 8-1.
Yeah, with one swing of the bat, all that
right.
can happen right here.
Pitch on the way. Check swing. Fouled. I'll try to throw over to second, and they got him. Good takedown by the runner, but that's a good catch right there by the shortstop of Pueblo Central. So that is
it's a good job.
1-6, absolutely.
On a fielder's choice is Cullen Paghetti.
Yeah, he reaches on the fielder's
I'm sorry,
choice.
Hankins.
Mm-hmm. So now with 2 outs, runners at the corners. Pitch misses upstairs. Up to bat is Jonas Chavarria. I believe he was on the football team, if I'm not mistaken. I think, I'm not sure. Wind really playing games right now. Not a good wind either. 1 ball and no strikes. In there, 1-1 to count.
Yeah, Parker Hankins would have loved to have that pitch back. He checked his swing and just dribbled it out toward the pitcher.
Yep.
Nice play by Ayala.
So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner takes off. Now they got him caught up. And there's the throw to home plate. He's out.
Safe.
No, he's safe.
He got around
Got
the
him.
tag.
Now they got the runner caught up at second base. There's a throw to second base. It's high, and he's safe. Oh, my goodness.
That was a great job sliding by Cohen Glenn.
Yes, it
got
was.
the feet
Slid
out
under the
first. He
tag.
got the hand, drug the hand through, and
Yep.
the tag came through just a tad bit late.
Yep. So now the score 9-1. Chavarria still at bat with a 1-1 count. Courtesy runner comes in for Pueblo County. That looks like Pat Noga. He's got some wheels. The guy's a stud, especially in football. So County with 2 outs scores a run. Wind is just quite awful right now.
County's got one of their star football players playing volleyball. Now his name's going to go away.
It'll come back to you.
It will. Or I'll go look at my roster.
How is our co-op volleyball team this season?
They're good, but they're in a tough league.
I'm not surprised to
Boy,
hear
are
that.
they in a tough league. That Pikes Peak 1.
There's a 1-1 pitch. That looks like a strike, and it is.
Shavira hitting for the first time today in for Higginbotham.
He really wants to get a hit. Show the coach he deserves more playing time. It's a tough lineup to crack, though. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Down he goes. So a run did score. Some great base running for Pueblo County. It was 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left on base. JJ's going to bring us home as we go to the top half of the 6th inning. County in control on top. Pueblo Central by a score of 9-1. We'll be back after this on SoCoTicket.com.
Think about how good it feels when people really get you, like the friends who come over when a big game is on. The neighbors next door always bring your favorite buffalo dip. Your in-laws know you need silence during clutch plays, and everyone knows about your special post-win fist bump. It's kind of like having a State Farm agent like Melissa Arriaga D'Angelo. Melissa's here to get to know you and understand your life, so she can make it easy for you to protect what's important. Get an agent that gets you and your fist bumps. Call State Farm agent Melissa Arriaga D'Angelo, 543-7091, or melissa@melissadangelo.com.
Park West Vision has a huge selection of stylish frames to choose from. Getting a regular vision checkup is the key to a child's healthy eyesight and self-esteem. You're looking good. We accept Medicaid and most insurances with little or no cost to you. Take advantage of the convenience. Park West, trusted dental and vision care for infants, children, and teens. Immediate appointments available. Call 544-3054. Online, visit youthdentalvision.com.
This program is brought to you in part by Spectrum Community Services, home and community-based services to persons with developmental disabilities. For more information, call 545-4057. Spectrum Community Services, adding more to life.
Well, once again, a very pleasant good afternoon and welcome back. We're at the Nooch, Tony Antonuccio Memorial Baseball Field here at the Runyon Sports Complex. It'll be Ethan Ayala, Zach Mihes, and Colton Calderon this time around for the Central Wildcats. They trail by a score of 9-1. 9 runs, 13 hits, no errors, 5 left for the County Hornets as Dax Davis goes to work on the hill. 2 balls, no strikes. The count out to Ayala. And it'll be 1 run, 2 hits, 2 errors, 2 left for the Wildcats. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 2 balls and a strike. Ayala's 1 for 2, a ground out and a single today. He'll be followed by Zach Mihes, then Colton Calderon. Mihes on deck, first base side. Who's on deck? Brought to you by Bounty and Yield Meat Market. Pitch is in there for a strike.
Well, Matt, he's had a great comment, I thought, on the pregame show. We'll get to it after this pitch here.
It's a bouncing ball back toward the box. A glove by Davis to first. In time for the out.
South Central League baseball games are the ones you remember, but it goes by very fast.
Yep, indeed. Now Zach Mihes, who's 1 for 2 this afternoon. He's grounded out and he is singled. Grounded out to the second baseman. At that time was Jonathan Gonzalez. Then he singled into left. He swings and drills one deep to left field. Vale going back. Vale's on his horse, racing over. Diving it, he made the catch on the warning track. A spectacular play by Braxton Vale. What did I tell you? The wheels in the outfield with Vale in left, Glenn in center, and Reyes in right. That is a very speedy outfield.
Only appropriately were number 42. That kind of looked like a young Jackie Robinson speeding out there to make
what
the
a
left field
play.
Catch. One of those great old school catches, and what a play there by Braxton Vale. This timeout is called as he might have injured himself. He's coming running over to the dugout. He did call timeout.
Yeah, he might have cut his hand on that dirt because he landed right on the warning track, which is kind of a dirt area out there.
Yep. Yeah. So we're going to get a substitute in there.
Yeah, and there's blood, so he's going to go to the training room.
Donovan Walsh goes into left field. Oh, he laid it out for the team there. Maybe the catch of the year.
What a play.
Unbelievable. If he develops at Trinidad State, man, he could be on the D1 team somewhere. He's that good. He has that much potential.
He has that potential indeed.
One thing about college, though, the time that I played college football, even as walking up to the old USC, a lot of players that were studs in high school can't get over the shock. There's 4 other guys just as good as you,
if not better.
Would you agree with that?
110%.
You played baseball at Northeastern, man.
110%. You think you're all that in a bag of chips. You get there and it's like, and you think you know the game. There's so much you don't know. Until you get to that next level.
We had this kid from Pueblo East, and he was a stud, ran for 1,000 yards. And then his brother from Kansas City came, and he quit the team because he just couldn't hang, you know?
Yep.
So mentally, you just got to hang in there. And the only time I'll talk about myself, I was a walk-on, so I had no expectations of nowhere to go. So you just work and work and work, you know?
It's a bouncing ball to the shortstop, glove there by Hankins. He fires it across the diamond in time to record the out. The 1-1 pitch turns into a ground out, and that will do it. That is 3 up and 3 down on a spectacular play by Braxton Vale. So for the County Hornets, there was a run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 9-1 is the lead. We'll step aside for the timeout and be back with more after this timeout on the ticket.
For a life of comfort, convenience, and enjoyment, welcome to Azteca Apartments.
We provide luxurious apartments and quality living for seniors 62 years and over, or those with disabilities. Our facility is smoke-free and features beautiful balconies with scenic mountain views and 24/7 maintenance for your safety. Our income-based rent and free utilities make Azteca Apartments an affordable option for any budget. With our healthcare education and physical fitness activities and various entertainment venues, we provide the necessities for a fulfilling life. Due to our high-quality maintenance and energy program, we were recognized as the #1 property in Colorado by the Governor's Energy Office in 2011. Experience a better way to live at Azteca Apartments.
Here's where your shape takes shape. Reps Union Avenue Sports Complex. Reps is Pueblo's premier fitness center and training complex, state-of-the-art, with huge workout areas, top-of-the-line equipment, and nationally accredited trainers and instructors. You're part of the most modern fitness complex in southern Colorado. Reps has over 21,000 square feet of workout space, including cardio machines, free weights, steam, sauna, large locker room. Take the tour at 110 South Union Avenue. Go online to repsetgo.com. Proud to support high school athletics.
And once again, a good afternoon and welcome back into high school baseball. And I gave you the wrong line. There was zeros across the board. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base that time around for the Central Wildcats. County Hornets now hitting in the bottom of the 6th inning, and they have a lead of 9-1. Their line, 9 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They've stranded 5, 1 run, 2 hits, 2 errors, 2 left for the Wildcats. Simpson with an 0-1 count. Breaking balls in there for a strike. 0-2 the count as we welcome you back to the Spectrum Community Services broadcast booth. The Lions score presented by Pueblo Insurance. Deb Marino and her team. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That's drilled in the air to left field. And a nice one-handed catch by Gage Escajeda for out number 1.
And yes, sir.
So 1 up and 1 down now. Braxton Vale actually. It's not going to be Braxton Vale. It'll be
Walsh.
Yep.
Donovan Walsh.
Donovan Walsh.
Get his turn at bat. Looks like he's chomping at the bit to try to get in on the hit, on the action.
1-0 the count. Little dust in the air. Kind of wreaking havoc with the throat and the nose. Man, oh man.
It's horrible.
Here's the 1-0 pitch. It's on the outside corner, a strike. Count even up. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out. Nobody on base. County Hornets with a 9-1 lead.
Close to a half a roll of toilet paper blowing your nose.
Mm-hmm. And the pitch just missed outside. 2-1.
Hey, Ayala's done a nice job, though.
Yeah, he has been
limiting
solid.
The damage, you know. County's pitching has just been supreme. Central's just got a lot to play for. I think they're going to be a lot better in the second half than they are now.
It'll come around.
Running up against
it's
the
young, but a
right
very
now.
experienced team in Pueblo Central. As we thank Vic Morrow Produce, 1037 35th Lane. Remember that on the backside of the summer when you're looking to get those bushels of chili, the pumpkins, the onions, the apples, everything. They've got it all. The corn.
A good watermelon.
Absolutely. Comes the 2-1 now from Ayala. It's low for a ball, 3-1.
Yeah, it's bad. Can't even see the mountains, man.
Yeah, a lot of dust in the air. High, thin clouds. There's a hot shot to the shortstop. Calderon backhands. Calderon throws in time to record the out.
Yes, he did. Central just got to keep working. So that's 2 up.
And that's what Coach Ranson talked about in the pregame.
Keep working. They've got a good team. Central has a good team. They're just running up against the hottest team in the state right now. But it's a lot of baseball left. I mean, the next time they play, it could be a completely different situation. Central might pull off an upset like 6-4 or something. You never know. But right now, it's just County's got, JJ says, high tide, low tide. County's on high tide.
Yeah, they are. Ayala rocks and fires, delivers a breaking ball that misses outside to Jonathan Gonzalez, who's 0 for 3. He's flied out, reached on an air, and grounded out. And along comes the Spiders. The pitch is cut on. It's a foul tip.
That was a good book. Along comes a spider. Alex Cross. James Patterson.
And along came Polly. See that movie with Jennifer Aniston?
No, I didn't see that.
Pitch on the inside corner is taking a strike, 1-2. Wildcat pitching has done a nice job against Jonathan Gonzalez today. He's had a pretty hot bat here in the spring of 23. Pitch is a little high, 2-2. Gonzalez, a 564 hitter. 1 home run, 1 triple, 8 doubles, 17 RBIs, 15 runs on 22 hits.
Yeah.
And he swings and drills one to left field. One-handed catch again by Escajeda. And the Hornets are retired here on a fly out to left field. And here's how it went. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. To the 7th we go, 9-1 County. Cats coming to bat. They do it after a timeout right here on the ticket.
Proud to support area student athletes. Benefits Broker Insurance at 20 Club Manor Drive in Pueblo. The Benefits Broker team of agents has over 100 years of service in employee benefits and individual health care needs. Steve Shirley, Dave Vecchio, and the entire team prides themselves on the level of knowledge and service they bring to you, the client. Benefits Broker is your 24/7 resource for a variety of essential benefits-related information and with a proven dedication and commitment to excellence. Benefits Broker Insurance Pueblo in the Paycheck Dental Building and online at benefitsbroker.com.
Are you ready to stake your claim on the best grill in the neighborhood? Better head to Bounty and Yield Meat Market, 2029 South Pueblo Boulevard near Big Bear Wine and Liquor. The best burgers and steaks start with the best meats. Bounty and Yield Meat Market features all natural Colorado-grown beef, pork, chicken, buffalo, and elk. No hormones, no antibiotics. From farm to table, Bounty and Yield. Your all-natural, all-local meat and grocery source. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 7 p.m., 2029 South Pueblo Boulevard. For weekly specials and meat packages, you never have to leave town for quality meats. Pueblo's Bounty and Yield.
Here's where your shape takes shape. Reps Union Avenue Sports Complex. Reps is Pueblo's premier fitness center and training complex, state of the art, with huge workout areas, top of the line equipment, and nationally accredited trainers and instructors. You're part of the most modern fitness complex in southern Colorado. Reps has over 21,000 square feet of workout space, including cardio machines, free weights, steam, sauna, large locker room. Take the tour at 110 South Union Avenue. Go online to repsetgo.com. Proud to support high school athletics.
And welcome back in high school baseball. Jake Arguello leading things off, stands in with no balls, 2 strikes, the count to him. It'll be Arguello, and Sanchez. Into the line goes Davis. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, struck him out. High heater. And now the Hornets are 2 outs away from going to 3-0 in South Central League play.
Looks like Darren coming up to bat.
It is.
It sure is. I could tell that while trying to get a gauge on where the wind was blowing by watching his hair. He's got that big afro and it's just flying out, blowing all over. I said the wind is swirling.
Yep, indeed. Hemphill in and ready for the first time, facing Davis for the first time.
Big shout out to his parents, Josette and Donald.
Pitch on the outside corners, delivered a strike. It's a young, promising kid coming up for the Wildcats.
Just a freshman. He's got a lot of speed, too.
Yeah, he does.
He'll be heard from before it's all over with. He could be a next-level player.
Pitch on the outside corner, got an 0-2 count. Davis kicks and deals. Strike 3 called, a breaking ball on the outside corner for out number 2. 2 gone here in the top of the 7th. 9-1 is the lead for the County Hornets. Davis in relief to close this one out. He'll be credited with the save should he get the out here and be done. As we approach the 6 o'clock hour here in the Rocky Mountain region.
This game's gone by pretty quick, hasn't it?
Sanchez won't hit. So Dominic Gallegos will hit now. Dominic Gallegos for the first time. Davis rocks and fires. Pitch on the outside corner is taking a strike.
NBA action, the Hawks over the Suns by 9 in the game. Nuggets back in action tomorrow. I love playoff action. Baseball,
I do too.
I've seen Little League playoff football games, you know, or a Little League playoff baseball game over at the small field. I'll park my car and I'll go watch some of it, bro.
Here's a line drive in the middle for a base hit. A nice 2-out single for Dominic Gallegos.
That's got to be a big moment for him. He got him a hit, man.
200 batting average coming in. So now Beto Robles, who's 0 for 2. He struck out twice. and that would have been against Roy Higginbotham, now facing Dax Davis for the first time. Robles, a .345 hitter, strike one to him. And for Dax Davis, no win-loss record as the pitch is in the air right side, out of play, foul ball. He has no win-loss record. He's appeared 6 times in relief. He's got a 3.11 ERA. He has got 2 saves. Credited with 2 saves here in 2023. High heat, swung on and missed, strike 3, and that will do it. He'll credit him with another save here today. The final score, County 9, Central 1. Hornets go to 3-0 in South Central League play. At your final score, we'll take a break, be back to wrap it up right here on The Ticket.
Having a healthy smile begins and ends with regular dental checkups. It's the key, and that's exactly what every family can expect from Park West Dental. Parents are always welcome in the treatment areas to comfort their child. We accept Medicaid and most insurances with little or no cost to you. Park West, trusted dental and vision care for infants, children, and teens. Immediate appointments available. Call 544-3054. Online, visit youthdentalvision.com.
Hey, good folks, once again, this is Tony Wright. Now, even though I've changed locations, I still get my barbecue at Gigi's Barbecue, located on Highway 50 West, right across from Chick-fil-A. From their lip-smacking ribs, pulled pork to the juicy brisket, Gigi's has it all. Gigi offers a friendly, down-to-earth atmosphere to dine in, and they can also bring the food to you as well. Gigi's can cater from 30 people up to 300 or more. They were also voted Best Barbecue in Pueblo in 2015. So get your barbecue fix on today at Gigi's, located on Highway 50 West, right across from Chick-fil-A.
This program is brought to you in part by Spectrum Community Services, home and community-based services to persons with developmental disabilities. For more information, call 545-4057. Spectrum Community Services, adding more to life.
Well, once again, welcome back, and the final score 9-1, a game that took an hour and 55 minutes to play.
Wow.
The County Hornets go to 3-0 in South Central League play. Here's how it went. They got 9 runs on 13 hits. Again, didn't commit an error in the ballgame. That's back-to-back games with no errors that we've seen. They left 5 runners stranded. For the Central Wildcats, they got a run on 3 hits, 2 errors. They left 3 stranded. Score by innings, well, County Hornets started out with a crooked number. They got 2 to take a 2-0 lead in the bottom of the first. They would add another crooked number of 5 to go 7-0 in the bottom of inning number 2. It was until the top of the third that the Central Wildcats would get on the scoreboard. That would be their only run. County was blanked in the bottom of the third. It's 7-1 at that time. Then they made it 8-1 in the bottom of the fourth, 9-1 in the bottom of the fifth. Neither team scored in the sixth nor the seventh, and that's how it ended. 9-1 the final score. That's your final line, final score by innings. And the County Hornets, as we've talked about, the amount of weapons that they have. They've got speed, they've got hitting, they've got great defense, and of course, above all, they're pretty deep in the pitching department.
Yeah, you know, you can take one of your second best, maybe your first or second best pitcher, Higginbotham, limit him to 71 pitches. Then you bring in Dax Davis, who's throwing straight gas, man. What does that tell you? They weren't just playing for today. That tells me they're playing for Saturday as well, loading up on their pitching. Well, that should be a heck of a showdown game against Pueblo West out there in Cyclone Land.
No doubt about it. That's your final score. We got the next matchup coming up. That'll feature the Hatfields and McCoys, the East Eagles,
That's right,
and the South Colts coming up. We won't have the broadcast of that one. We've got some family things going tonight. And, of course, my grandson Aaron's in the band at Pleasant View Middle School, and they've got a concert tonight at Pueblo County High School's auditorium.
What instrument does
he
play?
plays the saxophone.
Oh, that's a good
jazz
instrument.
man.
Yeah.
So it'll be fun to see them in action. They're getting ready. They're getting tuned up for the Music and Blossom Festival, which
Rollins
is
coming up.
Yeah, the Music and Blossom Festival is coming up, and that's what they're working on. Of course, they've been working on the marching band and the whole works, but we'll see them in concert tonight, so that'll be a lot of fun. So for Mario, Danica, Oliver, Chelsea, and Tony, I'm JJ. Thank you so much for seeing it through our eyes. Don't forget, like us on Facebook, love us on Facebook, stalk us, do whatever, just don't hate us. Check us out on Instagram. Make sure you check us out on Twitter. And, of course, on the YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. Doesn't cost you anything, just simply a click of the button is all it takes. Thanks so much for seeing it through our eyes. Have a very pleasant good evening, and we'll see you next time right here on The Ticket.
This has been a sports presentation from SoCoTicket.com. The team that covers your team: Chelsea Lynn, Tracy Ring, Tony Wright, and JJ Valentine.
That one's got a chance to go, and it's gone. Kiss it goodbye. Well, up there by Newton, the second for one, down to first. In time double play. From way downtown, switch. That's the follow again at the buzzer. The Cats get the win. Are you kidding me? They're going to trigger it in. Looking for help into Austin. Terrence for a three. Counts if it goes. Good. Gets it to the back line and good. Senior defensive specialist floats it short for that one, an A.
We hope you enjoyed the broadcast and invite you to join us again next time. Until then, have fun, be safe, and thanks for watching through our eyes. SoCoTicket.com, your ticket to high school sports and more in Southern Colorado.